Okay, everybody wave at the camera. Okay, these are my note cards. Here's one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Okay, gotta get these back in order. All right. Relationships, they are unavoidable. Everybody is in some type of relationship, whether it be family, friends, coworkers, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a husband or a wife, or whatever else it may be. Along with those relationships, you have choices to make. Does your relationship revolve around control, disrespect, and lies? Or does it revolve around trust, love, and understanding? The funny thing about life is that you get to choose how you live it. So choose the people that give you the fuel you need to spark a fire in all the things you do. Choose people who support every decision you make. Choose people who push you where you've never been pushed before. Choose people who would take a bullet for you. And choose people who make you a better human. To understand the effects of relationships have on people, we need to know what types there are. And with that, we'll be able to get into an explanation of the mental and physical effects they have. From Merriam-Webster, the actual definition of a relationship is a connection between two people or things. So anyone or anything you share a connection with, you have a relationship with. In addition to that, there are many types of relationships which all fall under two categories, negative or positive. Negative or unhealthy relationships consist of control. One person is making most decisions, hostility, dishonesty, disrespect, intimidation, meaning one person in the relationship tries to control aspects of the other person's life. Dependence, one person cannot live without the other. And lastly, physical or sexual violence. On the other hand, relationships, positive relationships, have a multitude of key characteristics, which are mutual respect, trust, honesty, compromise, individuality, good communication, and lastly, problem solving. If you apply any of these characteristics to any relationship you have, so much stress and worry will just drift away and your life will be that much more fulfilling. Life itself is never easy. People you choose to be in your life might not always stay the same. We change and we outgrow people, which in most cases is honestly not the end of the world. I have seen a plethora of examples of relationships. I had to watch people struggle with being in an unhealthy relationship and not knowing a way out. However, I watched both of my parents find that one person that made all their troubles go away, the person they strive to be better for, and the person they want to spend the rest of their lives with. And watching them in all their various relationships, it led me to understand what healthy and unhealthy is. The difference between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship is not always how we are treated or how we treat them. It is sometimes how they make you want to be a good person and how they do not complete you, but they make you the best version of yourself. Positive and negative relationships completely affect your mental health. Toxic relationships cause feelings of low self worth, fear, anxiety, depression, insecurity, paranoia, and even narcissism. They are extremely dangerous to your health and can literally kill you. The stress caused by this type of relationship shortens your lifespan and, in a sense, can kill you. CharlieHealth.com states that when you're in a bad relationship, you don't feel good enough, like you're constantly trying to prove your worth. You feel like you can't be yourself. You feel like a problem and you start to withdraw from your life and all of the things that you love to do, as well as seeing the people that you love. However, in a positive relationship, they increase happiness, better social connections, they reduce the risk of anxiety and depression, they greater your empathy, they help you develop more trust for others. Another big plus is that your stress decreases immensely, helping your quality of life stay high and keep you healthy. According to betterhealth.gov, developing positive connections with people are proven to promote a better quality of life. People are more likely to be satisfied with their life and even have a lower risk of dementia and mental decline. Also, it is said that positive relationships help you heal more quickly, you have lower blood pressure, and you are less likely to experience any type of depression, and you are overall less anxious. The physical effects of relationships are not talked about as often, but they are just as important. Being in a negative relationship can affect your physical health. You can develop heart problems that cause future damage. You may be tired easier. You may sit more slouched. You may be even more closed off. You may be frightened when another person touches you, and you might even have trouble being motivated. People in a negative relationship also have an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. This happens because your blood pressure and your cortisol levels are increased, which then makes you way more susceptible to any cardiovascular issues. Alternatively, positive relationships make you happier. Surprisingly, you have less risk of heart failure or chronic illness. You drink less, you socialize more, and you overall have a better life. From healthcareutah.edu, positive, loving relationships also help us live longer, heal quicker, have lower blood pressure, they improve our immune system, and we overall actually feel less pain. A couple other big positives of a loving relationship are healthier lifestyle behaviors, a greater sense of purpose, a longer life. The less stress and hardship in a relationship gives people the peace to thrive in a great relationship. Always remember the best thing that you can do is be kind. Wherever you go, be kind and just practice loving people. It'll only help you later in life. One piece of information I want you to take out of this is that there is a way out and there is help for you. Your health is so unbelievably important and means something to at least one person, if not many. So if you're in that unhappy, toxic relationship, reach out, ask for help. And just remember that your demons will never be bigger than you. Your happiness and your love will never be less important than another's. Your life is just as vulnerable as the next person or valuable as the next person's. And lastly, you are worth it. Thank you. That's it. What up? We don't.